This sum number 6, x is a point on the tangent at the point A lies on a circle with center O. A secant drawn from a point X intersects the circle at the point Y and Z. If P is a midpoint of YZ, let us prove that XAO XAPO or XAOP is a cyclic quadrilateral. This is chapter number 15.1 and the chapter name is theorem related to tangent on a circle. First of all, what is secant? Secant means any straight line which intersects the circle and extended it. Suppose it starts from here and it intersects in these 2 points and it's extended. Therefore, this straight line is known as the secant. Now here O is the center of the circle. This is secant. OA is the radius, and from the point O, a perpendicular is drawn. From the point O, a perpendicular is drawn, and this is perpendicular Y. I will say it later. And this is also perpendicular. We know that. We have to prove that this is an cyclic quadrilateral. So first of all, first we have to join OP. Join O and P. Now we know that if this is a secant, this it's Y and it should be, suppose it should be B. So here BY is a chord. So if BY is a chord, therefore OP perpendicular to BY. We know that from the radius, if we drawn a straight line on the chord, therefore the straight line should be perpendicular and this angle should be 90 degree. So therefore we can say that angle OPY equal to 90 degree. And similarly we can say that OA is the radius and OA is perpendicular on AX as radius perpendicular on tangent. We know that. So therefore we can say that angle OAX is equal to 90 degree. So therefore angle OPY plus angle OAX equal to 90 degree plus 90 degree equal to 180 degree. So therefore we can say that in this quadrilateral opposite pair of angles are 180 degree, are sum of 180 degree. If these two angles sum is 180 degree, these two angles also sum should be 180 degree. So therefore we say that this is an cyclic quadrilateral. This is a cyclic quadrilateral. This is a cyclic quadrilateral. What is cyclic quadrilateral? We know if the opposite side, if this is a circle and this is cyclic quadrilateral, therefore this sum of these two angles is always 180 degree. We know that. Here we prove that opposite angles sum of these opposite angles equal to 180 degree. So therefore we prove that quadrilateral XAOP is a cyclic quadrilateral. Sum number 8. In 15.1 chapter, Rumela drew a circle with center O, of which QR is a chord. Two tangents drawn at the points Q and R intersect each other at the point P. If QM is a diameter, let us prove that angle QPR equal to angle RQM. So here QM is the tangent here, and from two tangents are drawn, one tangent is drawn at R and one tangent is drawn at Q. Both intersects at the point P. This is point P. QM is the diameter. We have to prove that angle QPR, this angle double of RQM, this angle double of this RQM. So first of all we have to join OR. Now proof. OQ is the radius and OR is the radius. So radius is always perpendicular on the tangent. So therefore we can say OQ perpendicular on QP. So therefore angle OQP equal to 90 degree, and similarly OR perpendicular to RP. So therefore angle ORP equal to 90 degree, we can say that. So if these two angles equal to 90 degrees, so therefore we can say that angle OQP equal to angle ORP equal to 90 degree. We can say that these two angles are equal. Now in triangle OQR, in this triangle OQR, OQ is the radius and OR is the radius, both are equal. So therefore OQ equal to OR, both are radius. So therefore we can say its opposite angles means this one, and its opposite angle means this one, both are equal. So angle ORQ equal to angle OQR. Now in triangle PQR, in this triangle PQR, angle PQR plus angle PRQ plus angle QPR equal to 180 degree. We know that sum of the three angles in a triangle is always 180 degree. Now angle PQR means this angle, so we know this angle is 90 degree. So therefore we can say that this angle is 90 degree minus this one. I'll discuss once more. We have to find angle PQR. This angle, we know this angle is 90 degree. There are two angles, so therefore we can say that this angle equal to 90 degree minus this one. So we can write that angle PQR equal to implies sign, using implies sign, 90 degree minus angle OQR. Similarly this PRQ angle is it's also 90 degree, and if it's 90 degree we can say that PRQ equal to 90 degree minus ORQ, 90 degree minus O angle ORQ equal to plus angle QPR equal to 180 degree. So 90 degree plus 90 degree equal to 180 degree. Angle QPR equal to 180 degree minus 180 degree from left hand side to right hand side, plus angle OQR plus angle ORQ So therefore we can say that angle QPR equal to angle OQR plus angle ORQ. Now previously we know that OQP equal to ORP here, and ORQ and OQR both are same. So therefore we can say that angle QPR equal to angle OQR plus angle OQR. As we know these two angles are equal, previously we proved that OQR equal to angle ORQ. So therefore we can say that angle QPR equal to 2 angle OQR So OQR means RQM. OQR, this angle means RQM. So therefore we can say QPR to angle RQM. Proved.